Hello YouTube, iFixItAll here, Team iFixItAll. Still working on this this day 2 because I took my time. Refacing the center section on this ZT-2200 transmission out of my zero-turn riding mower. Again, the symptom was after about 15 or 20 minutes, I was losing response from my left-hand side transmission. And with that, I did some research, and I give credit to Double Wide 6 on YouTube for giving me the confidence to jump into this, because it's not all that bad of a job. But previous videos showed me sanding down the center section, which is located right in there. Now I've got oil in the transmission. As I'd stated previously, I was going to strain and reuse the new oil that I just added, because initially my first step was to do an oil change on this, and then I discovered it was non-serviceable. So I've created myself an oil drain port back here, which is painted yellow because when you remove that bolt right here, I've drilled that boss out right there, and when you remove that bolt, the oil will drain out. This thing's up in a vise mounted sideways, but you get the idea. Once that cover goes on and all that, then all you have to do is remove the bolt to change your oil. And then there's also a oil fill port right here. So they do give you a fill port on the EZT ZT-2200 transmission. It'll say EZT right on the side too. And all the manuals are online, up on Hydro Gear, with illustrated parts breakdown and all that. So just go to Hydro Gear and choose your transmission, and their tech support is really good too. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm priming the motor block and the oil pump. So here's how I'm doing this. I've got this gear, which normally lives right here, which joins that gear. I've got it lifted off temporarily so that I can isolate the motor drive and the oil pump, so that I can use my drill for pumping. Check this out. So you can prime it. You don't have to really worry about air pockets and all of that. Kind of wobbly. Okay, that's the motor drive. I don't know what happens when I go the other way. Lots of action. But what it's doing is ridding yourself of most of the air. So let's do this shaft now, because this one, which holds your pulley and your fan, which is located back here, your drive belt pulley and your fan, that's the shaft that drives your oil pump, which is in that area of the center section. So hang tight. Here we go. Got the drill attached. You can see the action. go the other way. And that'll be that. And you can see my drain hole I have. It's right here, which means it's drilled through this boss up to just this side wall. And when that bolt's removed, that becomes your drain port. I've also made up a gasket for the entire cover out of fish paper, and I'll be finger coating it with black silicone and using this as my primary gasket. Mine wasn't leaking, but I don't know, I want to do a gasket, and that's what's happening. We shall see if it's a good or a bad idea. How about that? So now I'm going to put this gear back on. Get that washer out of my way for a moment. And this is takes a little bit of trickery to get this installed. Yeah, it's not trying to match teeth up. Let me pause it so I can line that up and drop it in place. Okay, it's back in place now. Everything's locked. So I'm going to have to, I've got a little bit of oil left in this pan here that needs to go in there, but I won't be able to add it until I get my cover on, and I will just go ahead and install the transmission, or no, I'll top it off after I get the cover on and the gasket is buttoned up and all that. I'll remove this plug and add oil until it's about let's say a half an inch or 3/4 of an inch from the top of this hole, using 20W50. All right, guys, you have a great day. See ya.